What's the deal? My name is Dale Cover. Welcome to the episode of the podcast. I'm not going to say the number because we fitting up numbers now.
Yeah.
No, he can't count.
I only got 10 fingers, man. Yeah, we do so
No,
much.
those are counted as double. They're
But this
very
is like-
big.
this is
They
like
charge you double.
This is like episode, I think, like 27, unless we switch it, though.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
We're
doing it,
getting up
people.
there.
Every week. What's your name, bruh?
Bruh.
What's your name, fellow?
Listen here, man. You know I do it big when I do my thing. You know I do it big. So let me tell you who I am.
Here we go.
I'm the infamous HNIC of the shit. And I'll pay for that. Anthony the Dawn, the father of all this.
Yo, that's a long introduction.
That's how I do.
Yo, my battery is low. What's your name?
I should go before him because his introduction, I gotta go after him. But you know what?
What?
My personality.
Hi,
Just
I'm
as
Liani.
I am Liani Perez at your service. Hey.
Hold up. Did Dale just bounce?
His phone is going to
Not my
die.
phone, yo.
Your phone's gonna die?
My phone's
Maybe
about
you
to
give
die.
your phone some mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
My phone. Somebody took
Did you
my.
say about the most resuscitation?
I said reset. Girl, you should be the last one talking about communication and stuff. You know how many words you mess
I
up?
found my glass.
She said Ku Klux. What'd you say? Ku Klux?
Clang.
She said, yeah, Ku Klux
The
Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Could you picture that with it? The Ku Klux Klan is coming through. The Ku Klux Klan. They going to. We was talking about some topics that we was gonna do, but anyway,
My phone is like.
your phone.
Someone took my nice stand. That's why.
Oh, somebody did. I sure enough did. My
Yeah,
bad,
not my
player.
phone.
Get
It's
your
all good.
stick. Your sticky stick.
Get my stink.
Get your stank. All right, cool. But anyway,
My
so we're
selfie
all live. We're live over here. We're live over here.
We're live everywhere. James
I
Washington.
don't want to be live over there.
What up, James?
I don't want to be live over there.
Hola.
She not.
They said, okay, so he's gonna talk. Yo, peace, y'all. What's up? That's
Hi,
my boy,
baby,
Indigenous
friends.
Roots.
How are you?
Peace. He said, when you spun around and jumped,
They still on
booty
that?
clap. You're a comedian and don't know the booty clap? Baby bro, put her
What
on.
does that got to do
Well,
with being a comedian?
no, because you should know the booty clap. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. And you're Puerto Rican, you kind of should know. I'm kind of
here we
upset.
go with the
I am kind of upset.
stereotypes.
I stereotype a damn stereo.
Old fashioned. I'm almost 50.
You're almost
That doesn't
old.
tell you.
She's old fashioned.
Oh, so you do? Oh, okay. Excuse because
I'm
you're
sorry.
old fashioned.
And I don't watch TV
Because you're old fashioned. I'm sorry, bro. That's a booty applause. They didn't want to be technical. It's a booty applause. Modest.
This is such cool.
Oh man. So anyway, so we're back. Dale got his situation together. Everybody's live. All right, cool.
Coon.
Yeah, Coon of the week.
Did we have a coon of the week? This
Do
was
we
pretty
have
good
a coon of the
though.
week?
It was a good week.
There hasn't been too much cooning, but then again, I'm gonna say this right here. Then again, Jerry Rice, you got to be coon of the week. I'm sorry, Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice
Really?
from the
Jerry
Boston Red
Rice.
Why wasn't there a Jerry Rice in the Boston Red Sox back in this?
I don't know. I don't watch the Boston Red Sox, but
I got a screwdriver.
But I do know who. Jerry
I got a
Rice
screwdriver. She's broken. Jerry Rice from the Red Sox?
The Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, the
Jerry
Boston
Rice.
Red Sox. Yeah, he scores all type of soccer goals.
Is. Close.
Yeah.
She knew he was an athlete.
Yeah, he's an MVP hockey player. So
Okay. I don't watch hockey.
anyway,
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice from the 49ers football team in San
There you go. That's
Francisco.
why I don't know who they got.
Wow. But yeah, he's got to be coon of the week, man.
Why they put it?
Reason why he got to be coon of the week, man, because he's flip flopping, man. He's flip flopping. 1 minute he's cool. He's there like Dale's flip flops, chunkletas. 1 minute he's cool with the movement. You know what I'm saying? Once a moment he was against it. The next moment
What
he's
movement?
with it.
Black Lives Matter?
No, not the movement of that. Of a lot of these new athletes going around and kneeling down and not respecting the national anthem, if you will. So he got to get coon of the week. He got to get coon of the week, man. He got to get coon of the week. You the greatest, one of the greatest, if not the greatest wide receiver of all time, and
I'm sorry,
this is on your
I
football
don't know
team.
you.
It's okay, it's all right. He plays for the Red Sox. Anyway, no, I'm playing. but he's on he represents your team, and you need to either support him or shut your mouth. That's it. So he's got to be Coon of the Week.
All right, Jerry. Coon of the Week. Throw him the trophy. Don't drop it now.
Yeah. Don't drop that. That's when you should catch all day, every day. All right.
So my friend Lily just reminded me. So we had a race today. I know that and there was a cone. You know those cones.
Oh, okay.
Orange cone.
And I was talking and not realizing there was a cone there.
Mm-hmm.
And I.
All right. Hello, y'all.
Coned today.
You got cone.
I had to do this. And the cone barely passed.
She just made it clap again. I don't think you saw that.
Yeah.
She clapped
again. It was like this.
Okay, enough with the clipping and the clapping.
Cone of the Week.
Coon of the Week.
Coon.
Okay, and we also got another thing, like I said in the last episode that we're doing. So make sure you guys get ready to snap with us.
All right, yo, here we go. Yeah, look.
The dog.
There it is.
Snap. Wait. No, let him do it. Go ahead. I don't want to be in it. Go ahead. Is he doing it? Alright, I'm going to change the channel on y'all. I got to change the channel.
Oh, man, y'all. Okay, what's the deal? I'm Dale Culver. I'm with my very special, and I say special co-host. Get it in here. Get your special behind it.
You do special.
No, my very special co-host today. So, how is it?
Hi. My name is Esteban.
I don't like this.
I come from another country.
You do it. Go.
My eyes are very big. Come on in, my friend. He looked like he smoked a lot of marijuana.
The guy big.
Ay.
Nah, what's way too delicious.
I don't know. I like Chinese food without pork. There's always girls on me. I am very beautiful man. I am very cool.
Crazy.
I am very, very cool. Look how good I pick my nose. Oh, snap.
Could you do mine too?
No.
That's a bunny.
You don't get these carrots on my face, man.
Not carrots, yo.
Do your thing.
Carrot?
Oh no!
Oh, look at our eyes. We look crazy.
Are you a carrot head?
I lost it.
You lost it? That's because I'm off. You know what I'm saying? They call me Young Bee Hopper. My album's coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about that. You know what I'm saying? I got them carrots. I stay on that snap. You know what I'm saying? I'm that new Bugs Bunny. Yo. I stay eating carrots. It's a habit. I'm embarrassed. I do this every day on the weekend. It's your boy, Young Alien. There's two different bunny ones. It's exactly what. Come on. I want to be Tito then. If you gotta be. That was a good one. You better say that. What the hell? You look like a football player.
Yeah, so, my head's little because, they skipped me a couple times. Child left behind.
What child is this? What is that? Is that a monkey? That's not a monkey. What in God's name is that?
I'm not a monkey, I'm an ape.
Oh yeah. We're all swapped.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Who am I?
I think you're me.
Hi, I'm Liani.
Make sure you tune in to our Snap with Us and checking our podcast.
I'm Liani.
Yo, what's up?
I ran a 5K today, and I'm so tired.
Okay. Anthony, you do your introduction.
Yo, you know who it is. I don't have to.
Why you look like the lion from Wizard of Oz?
Yo, I'm regular again. Oh yeah, I'm Anthony, baby.
Oh,
look at them.
Millie Vanilli, yo. Yeah, what's that song they sing?
I turn back into you, dog. Oh no.
It's the God. It's the God.
Snap with us, man. Peace. Get off the damn phone.
That was dope.
It was always dope, man. I'm Dale. You know what I'm saying? I kind of look just like you, dog. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, let me
You
take
guys
off
gotta
my
try
shirt, man. Let me take off my shirt, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, hold up, baby. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll move back, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, give my oil. Give my oil.
It's not happening.
Why you in the picture being you? Oh, I'm Liani. Snap with us every episode. Hey.
Make sure you hit us up on the book. We'll tell you all about that. Definitely follow Liani on the Snap. Follow me on the Snap. Follow Dale on the Snap. Dale, what's your Snapchat?
What the deal, Dale?
That's
Always,
his Snapchat. Mine's is Ant the Comedian. So you can put me in Ant the Comedian. I'm always doing something crazy.
The comedian,
The comedian,
not the carpenter.
Yeah, exactly. And
I don't know, but I have one.
Yeah, she's
very unprepared.
She got
No, I just
Snapchat, but
don't
she don't know how to
pay
use it. She got like 50 friends.
She got a Polaroid chat.
Tell them I got like.
She got a Polaroid chat. She gets her phone. She goes like this. She goes like this. This is Polaroid chat. I'm on Polaroid chat, y'all. I'm on Polaroid chat.
Her photo album. That's her story.
Yeah, that's her storyline. She puts it in her story. There we go.
No, I'm learning. I had 50 friends ask for me.
50 friends.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we know.
They're
We
like,
know.
I promise you.
I know they're like, oh, she just gonna keep putting videos out and not even so.
She got a podcast now.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. And for you out there live, like I said, we're going to be doing a lot more different things with the podcast. We're going to make it fun. We want your suggestions, your opinions, anything that you want to see.
Any suggestions, anybody? Any topics, any questions for these gentlemen?
Well, just in case she asks up a spot.
Give me that screwdriver.
Okay.
That's a long ass screwdriver.
Yeah, because you got long ass fingers, so this is your screwdriver, so you probably look. Put it in his hand. It probably look like a regular screwdriver. If you don't put your little fingers down, boy. All right. So so we're gonna be doing a lot of new topics and stuff like that. We already got some, whatever. Swear jar. We try not to swear. I swear. I swore already.
That's all your
I don't
money.
care.
But we're gonna do something good with that money. Though.
We're gonna do something
it's
good.
Called FU for charity.
Yeah, FU for charity. So. All right, so that's a swear jar. Maybe we'll, give somebody a plate of food or whatever, something like that. Cool.
So we got a couple of viewers.
Let's get a couple of viewers' questions, and then you know what we do after that. You got to jump on to stuff. So
before we shut you off, any questions our live viewers have?
Okay, somebody told me hello. How you doing? Watching. Cool.
Hi,
people
James.
watching.
My boy Mace is on. Mace.
Murder Mace. All right, Anthony, what do you got? Anthony Alicia, we already talked about your boy Donald Trump. Why do you want to talk about Donald Trump?
My wife's upstairs watching. Look at technology. She's upstairs watching us live stream.
Oh, that means she want to make sure everything is straight.
What's that? She said, I heard some clapping going on.
I know, right? She said, what? Clapping? Oh, I got to put it up. She's like, I got to keep my eye on you. All right, cool.
Topic, Donald Trump.
Okay, he said, my brother said, tell Dale I see those damn what? Oh, I see those I think you want to put Walmart flip-flops. I will follow you. What you doing, D? Come on, bro. Go to expressions. Oh, snap. Damn. He said you got them Walmart. Yeah. You got them Walmart shoes, boy.
I went to Evelyn's and I got these.
You say that to my face, my friend.
Hey, man. Your fingers look, your fingers take a size 12, them long ass. Put that foot back up. If you don't take these put them back up.
What's wrong with my feet?
She got
I got gold toes like
the
my
gold
fingers.
toes. Those look like you got them from the movie 300.
Yeah,
those are
I was about to
Spartans.
say that. Those are
She got the,
chariots.
she got the Caesar. She got the Caesar.
Sandals. They are Spartans. Good job.
She got this.
It's exactly
If you go to Little Caesars, they give you those after you order 2 pizza. Yeah. All right, man. So, like I said, if y'all got suggestions, jokes, anything, whatever, come at us. Whatever, we live here, and here. We're gonna take a couple more questions, and then we back. What?
I did have a question that I never answered from
What?
Brian.
Junior Smith?
From Harrington.
That your brother?
He said, "No, that ain't my brother. That's on your stuff." He said, "Come on, bruh."
It says Smith. Everybody's Smith.
But listen, we had the same slave master. Don't go there.
Yo, Smith had mad. Oh, look at James Washington. He's another slave.
Somebody put
what
Trump.
up, James?
Somebody, one of my fans put Trump's the man. Oh, okay.
Trump's the man, huh?
If you say so, I'm not voting.
Trump.
I don't like Trump. I don't like Hillary. But if you like Trump, do you? I don't care. If you like Hillary, do you? I don't really care. I'm not voting. Don't ask me why. I'm not doing it anyway. Okay. Anybody else?
I am having no comment.
Because nobody loves you on your stuff. I don't know why. You need to stop loving Liani.
No, she said she has no comment.
No, not that. I mean about Trump.
Oh, I thought you said you had no comments on your.
She's speechless.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Him. He doesn't know about it.
Damon,
but I did have a question I never answered when the first time we went live. Brian Harrington asked me about
Brian Harrington. His Buffalo Bills just beat the Patriots, so I know y'all Patriots fans. We ain't gonna see you on the Facebook today.
Yeah, they're real quiet.
They're gonna be real quiet. So I feel you. I understand.
My friend said, so this is the words of my friend Liliana Cardona, and she said, and I quote,
okay, listen.
Trump is an idiot. So
okay, we're not going to be starting no politician beef over on podcasts.
I'm just saying.
You come friends and keep that on your pages. No politician beef.
But actually, she's really good about that. She tells people, this is my opinion and nothing else matters.
Okay, I like
But can I just answer my Brian Harrington?
Okay, yeah.
So he asked a question about any advice I have, like, as a female comedian, but you know what? I don't really go in as I am a female comedian. I go in as I want to be funny and I want to make people laugh. And the fact that I can do what I do, and at the same time, because I've gotten people say to me, oh, you're pretty funny for a girl. And I'm like, I've been funny all my life. It's just I'm learning the trade of being a comedian. So if there's anything that I can give advice to any comedian, female or not, is just learn the dynamics of comedy.
Learn the craft.
Learn the craft. And I'm learning as I go. So the fact that I'm a woman and a Latina and I'm doing this locally where I grew up, that makes me feel absolutely fantastic.
My cousin said, I see you. What up, cuz? That's my cousin. That boy, that's one of the prettiest boys I know, boy. He got green eyes.
Than him?
Yeah, hell yeah. He's pretty. Them light-skinned dudes, but he got like green eyes and light-skinned, man.
Because he's always calling Dale pretty boy.
Yeah, he is a little pretty boy. I smack him up. But that's my cousin. What?
He does. You don't pay attention. He calls you pretty boy all the time.
Yeah, you're a pretty boy, dog. Over here with the little shirt with the see-through nipples on.
I'm just handsome, man.
All right, so this is the part of our live stuff that we kind of probably close it to an end. So if y'all got anything to say, we're gonna read our last thing.
Hiram said, "No votes is a vote for Trump."
No vote is a vote for Trump.
That's.
Oh man, you guys are going. Why you want to go there?
Listen to what he's saying, though. He said, "If you don't vote, you voted already." Is what he's saying. Am I right, Hiram? If you don't vote, you voted already. Is what he's saying. And after this debate, this debate, you want to call it a debate? I'm sorry, but I'm taking back my vote. I'm not giving it to you anymore. I've been saying this for 2 months that I was gonna write him in, but then I'm diluting.
Yeah.
I'm diluting.
My cousin said, "Don't do him like this." Hey, I love the light skinned brothers. Y'all be taking all the ladies. I love the light skinned brothers.
Got really quiet.
It's awkward.
Trust me, he loved it.
Anyway, Dale.
He loved the lady.
Anyway, Dale, but now
he's back.
He's Anthony T.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? I'm not dark. I'm not too dark. I'm not too light. I'm always caught in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So when I was growing up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, they look at me and they'd be like, he's cute, but the girl, you see that light skin one,
Aww.
So you know what I mean?
My friend said that she, meaning Liani, has always made me laugh for the past 35 plus years. Thanks, my friend.
All right. So
You got some good friends.
we got some
Really
good
nice
friends. We want to thank y'all for watching. But don't forget, the episode continues on. This is just a part of
Someone's
the show
asking
that
a
we
question.
do.
Someone's asking a question.
All right, ask your questions. Hurry it up.
Pagan. She says, "Do you actually bring your personal issue to comedy?" Now,
Whoa, that's a good question.
I'll take a stab at that.
Okay, OJ. Go ahead, take a stab at it, OJ Simpson.
I'm not touching that one. I'm not touching
When we
that
say the word, oh, she said so. Okay, the word issue kind of throws me off because I don't use the word issues. Like I've never used the word. I have issues in any of my conversations with anybody. It's just not in my vocabulary. I don't say issues. I don't consider myself having issues, but I do tell my story. Right? We talked about that a couple weeks ago. When I go,
That's the type of comedian we are, right?
yeah. Well, yeah. Everyone's different, but when I go on the stage, I tell you my whole story. If you listen, I tell you I was born to teenage parents. I didn't have a dad. I go through all that. I got kids. I've been married. I just go through my whole thing. So if that's what we mean by personal issues,
It's a personal experience.
yeah. Yeah. But issues sounds like, do I bring my problems on stage and use it like therapy? Some people do, and that's their style, which is pretty good. But me, I would say I just talk about my life and tell my story, basically.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has their own style. My style
Good
is
question. Thanks.
my style is I'm an action comedian. That's how I consider myself. So some of it might be personal that I flip that you probably don't know that I made it personal, whatever the case may be. It all depends. But everybody's style is different. Some people, like, Kevin Hart goes laugh at my pain because he's talking about his life and it's funny, laugh at my pain, whatever. But everybody has their different style. So you know what I mean?
My cousin getting on you, yo. He said, "That's right, cuz. Tell him, don't hate. It's the bloodline."
Oh, come on.
Now, you know the story.
Stop hating.
You know the stories I tell about my aunt and my mother being twins and stuff?
Yeah.
That's my aunt's son.
Oh, okay. All right. Ron, what up, boy?
My cousin.
What up?
We look alike because he looked like his mom and I look like my
I'm not
mama.
in the screen over there. Move on.
Yeah. Hey. All right.
I'll answer the same question, but for me, it's like...
Damn it, when are we going to actually get to the... We got to finish this. We can't be dealing with you.
But my thing
I love you live, motherfuckers, but we
issues-
can't deal with you motherfuckers all the time.
I know, it's
We
true.
can't deal with you. Let's see, what's this?
Wait, I'm not done. Let me answer.
Go ahead.
But
Okay.
basically, so if I do have a problem with something that I see, like the other day, I'm like, what is it with guys sending their pictures of their units? I have a problem with that, and it's relatable because it happens to be a phenomenon that's been going on lately.
Yeah, all the ladies in the crowd were like, yeah, that's right.
It's right. They were like, yeah, we like. So guess what, gentlemen, stop sending your picture of your units because we don't want to see it. It's just so that I do.
Hold on. You talking about them sending pictures of the ding-a-lang-lang-lang-lang?
Yes.
Oh, know what? No, before we cut all this live off stuff off,
Because she don't know how to use her Snapchat. So
women gonna get mad because dudes send the ding-a-ling in the inbox, right? Well, you shouldn't be having bent over pictures talking about, do I look sexy?
It's called Facebook.
You can't be saying I'm single, I'm lonely. Oh man, I wish whatever.
I'm talking to someone. Obviously, we're trying to
Don't be having a shirt with some of your breastises out. Don't be looking cute. Don't look cute. If you don't want nobody to send you ding-a-ling pictures, say ugly stuff. Say like, I cut 3 sausages in half today and cooked them with my breakfast, and I cut them and I split them down the middle.
Say that.
Yeah, say rough stuff.
Damn sausage.
Say, man,
I want to see is, you know what I'm saying? With my eggs.
Yeah, no, see, there you go again. You're inviting it. No, you gotta be aggressive and then cut it down. You gotta say.
I don't say that to that person.
No,
this is what I tell them. No. This is what I said to him. I'm like, why would you send that? Oh, did I offend you? Well, if you go to a bar and you're like, how are you? A bar. And you wink at the guy because you like him, and he comes over and he unzips his thing and he goes, "Toma," and the guy was like, "Oh," I'm like, "That's exactly what you did to me."
Well, how'd you wink at him though? For him to
I winked at people at a bar.
You must have gave a dope ass wink.
All right, so
for him to be like, "Oh, word."
It's
like that.
You did not.
Alright, but anyway, we gotta say bye to the live people because, like I said, we do gotta finish up the rest of our episode. Everybody. So we love y'all. Peace here, and peace
Sorry,
there.
Kurt, you just jumped in, but check out the full show.
Alright, man. Peace out, people. Peace out.
Peace.
Alright, man. That was our live part of the show. I gotta say, that is a fun, exciting part of the show.
I like getting real questions.
Yeah, man. I like the question you guys have. We got a lot of people, friends, and family. You guys are great. But don't forget to continue to, continue to support and show your love. or whatever. Right now we're gonna talk about. We're gonna actually go in.
Hold on.
All right, we back again, man. We had a little brief intermission because we had to, shut off our phones and we was on live or whatever. But like I said, we do that part of the show because we love to hear what the fans are talking about, whatever. Then we drop the episode so you can, go back and be like, oh, that's when we was on live, whatever. But we can't give you everything, whatever. So, that's what we do. And
we
then
give you a little taste.
We give you a little taste. And like I said, we do our new thing now where we do the snap with us. So that's another thing we do too. So
love that. I love
all right,
that.
but now we get back into the hard, gritty shit.
This is the real talk. This segment is real talk.
Real talk.
So what we got for this week is I read an article and it's probably an old thing. It's not something new, but I think it's important that we kind of bring it up because it kind of bothers me. But it's the concept of money bouncing or exchanging hands more than one time or more than 0 times in the community.
Okay.
Right. So, for example, when you look at some of the numbers, let's say, for example, a Jewish community, I've seen numbers where they'll say a Jewish dollar, for example, will bounce 16, 18 times in their community. Which means when they get a dollar, right, they'll go to the baker, they'll go to the butcher, then the butcher will go to the candlestick maker. You know what I'm saying? And even if they have to pay...
He made it rhyme.
It's a childhood thing. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker.
And even if they have to pay like a couple extra bucks, they still do it because they know, you know what I'm saying, that dollar
the value.
It's staying within the community.
Supporting the community.
Supporting them.
And one of the problems that we have, like I said, is the black dollar.
And the Latino dollar.
And the Latino dollar. Yeah, we got to find a better word because we're all...
I say
together, right?
Well, no, not really. When it comes to this topic, we're really not together. And the reason why we're not together is because, like you said, the Jewish, they keep their dollar bouncing around too. I also notice in the Asian community as well, where they keep that dollar bouncing around in their community or in their own little, areas or whatever the case may be. So you know what I mean. Even in the Spanish community, you see it. You don't see it as strong as maybe the Jewish or the Asian community, but you still do see it very strong. It does bounce. But the African or the African American, the black, the Negro, whatever you want to call yourselves, that dollar don't really do too many bouncing.
It bounces, but it bounces
outside.
I'm out.
It bounces outside.
And here's a little statistic I got.
Yeah, let's bring up the statistics. We're even going to bring up the statistics right here.
Right here. Okay, just give me a second to...
Yeah, I told him so. Viewers,
okay.
You've got it right now.
Yeah, hold on.
And again.
Damn, where'd that go?
Take 4.
Take 4. It's coming up now. Over here.
Covering his carita.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, so all right.
Okay, here it is.
Here it is now. Right there.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, hold on. Take it back. Indian giving.
Don't say that.
Indian giving. Tahino giving.
No, Tahino.
Okay.
And
okay, now.
Bow.
Okay, so here's just an example, right? This is a website called breakingbrown.com. And I'm just going to read a little paragraph just to give you an idea. I mean, you might find different numbers here and there, but they're basically saying, okay, currently, $1 circulates in Asian communities for a month. They're not talking about the number of times, but they're talking about duration in this particular report.
Okay.
$1 circulates in Asian communities for a month. In Jewish communities, approximately 20 days. In white communities, 17 days. So Asians are killing it.
I said that, but
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they're killing it. That's why I married an Asian woman. I'm like, hey, you know what? You hold on to this. I'll at least have it for 20 days.
Rainy.
But check this out though. According to this, like the black community, the dollar bounces. I'm gonna give you a guess. It's like, give me a guess. What you think? So
I think the dollar bounces probably 4 days.
4 days. He says 4 days.
Maybe even 4 hours. I say, you know what? I'm gonna take my 4 days back. I'm gonna say it bounces. It don't even make a day. It don't even make a day. It don't even make a day. I don't think it don't make a day. I say it bounces about a certain amount of hours, but it barely make a day.
Zero.
No, it got to bounce.
0, nothing. It's just like he don't even take the dollar. He just say, "Yo, just hand it to him because I owe him."
Yeah.
According to this, and we know this is just but 6 hours.
6
So
hours.
you were right with the 4 hours.
Yeah,
6
because
hours.
I started thinking, I was like, well, I won't even make a day.
Well, that's
Yo,
because
6
it goes in
hours
their
is-
pocket, and it takes 6 hours to get to where they want to get to.
Yeah, they gotta go to the bank.
There.
They gotta go to the check cashing place.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's like an hour. Then you gotta shoot to the liquor store, which might be, you know what I'm saying, another half hour
But
away.
usually liquor store belongs to someone else.
You know, that's what I'm saying. By the time you get home, 6 hours later, you know what I'm saying?
Your dollar's gone.
You're broke. But all jokes aside, though, yeah. So whether these statistics are accurate or not, the point remains that we're not.
Well, they are accurate. You can tell they're accurate. I'm going to tell you how they're accurate. I mean, I'm going to go in real quick. I'm going to tell you how they're accurate. It's because I hate to even say this. I love my black people, but we do stupid stuff. All the time we doing dumb stuff, and then we'll cry, why me, why me? You can't, don't get me wrong, there's some of the problems that are not us, but some of them are. Here, and this problem is us. Because let's be real, we'll go out and we'll buy Michael Jordans.
Why?
Michael Jordans.
Why?
But I'm telling you why.
Because
I'm going to tell you before we get. I'm going to get to it.
Can you first give me how much is a Michael Jordan?
Well, no, let me finish this up so I can get to all that after.
We'll go to this.
All right, we'll go out. We'll buy Michael Jordans. Right, we'll go out and we'll buy the top brand clothes. You know what I mean? We'll go out and buy Beyonce's perfume. We'll go out and buy an album from Lil Wayne, and we go out and buy all these other people's stuff. Right? We go, oh, I gotta have that Gucci. I gotta have this weave. Oh, this weave is this a type of weave? All that other stuff, right? We go out and do all that.
Well, you want Lil Wayne's album.
No. We go out and do all this stuff, right? But then when your friend asks you, your best friend, he's trying to do a business. It'll be a low budget business, nothing crazy. It might be a food industry. Well, maybe your friend owns a restaurant and he'll say, hey, brother, can you come over to my place and eat? First thing you say, oh, that's too expensive. It could be a Jamaican restaurant, right? Oh, they're going to go ahead and charge $9 for those oxtails or whatever, but you'll then turn around and go to a fancy restaurant and eat and go buy other people's stuff, but won't support your own friends in your own community. You won't go to comedy shows. Some people be like, well, Anthony, man, I'm gonna go see you at your comedy show. Don't get me wrong, some people do come out and support, but I'm talking about the ones that don't. You'll sit there and go, oh, Anthony, man, what you got on YouTube? But if Kevin Hart came, you go and support that person, but you don't support the local people.
$75.
You know what I'm saying? You'll pay $75, $100, $200 to go support them, and a brother like me say, hey, come to my $5, $10 show, and you'll be like, oh man, you ain't got nothing on YouTube? Oh, when you putting out another video?
And I get that a lot. Like, are you gonna video tip? No, I won't video for a couple reasons. Number one, I don't want my material out there because it's not for other people's eyes.
No.
Adults only. Second, I want to be able to help the venue that's allowing us to entertain and giving us the opportunity for people to see us.
I needed it, bro. My mouth was dry.
I talked, they never listened.
My money just.
No, I'm sorry.
My water just bounced.
What did I say? I'm testing you.
I was drinking water. And he was talking to me, and but you was talking about how you don't like to put your material on YouTube.
Yeah, we were listening
because you don't want people to have your material.
Yeah.
You also, it's adult and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I was listening to
and
it.
that was a lot. Then you just.
I drank my water at that point.
And also, we appreciate the venues giving us the opportunities. So they're giving us the opportunities. We give them the opportunities. We bring people in.
So yeah, let's look. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, man. You don't. A lot of times they don't want to buy. You don't want to help your friend out support a business, but you go help other people's businesses out. A lot of times you'll go to different restaurants, whatever, but you won't try your friend's restaurant out, or you won't cook at home or whatever, or you won't buy local. Anthony, you rather buy
That's a big thing. This is a movement. This is the movement right here. Give back to your local people.
To your local people.
Does it matter to you about our cultures? Give it back. Stop buying the big number, whatever.
Stop going to Stop and Shop and go to Leroy's Meat Market. Support him. Oh, let me guess, because his steaks are $5, and you can get a cheap steak at Stop and Shop for $3.
First of all, Leroy steaks are going to be $30. Let's keep it.
No.
I got to jump on the other side, devil's advocate, now. Brothers want to come up. You know what I'm saying?
Brothers want to come up.
Like you said, they want to have a little store, sell some T-shirts, some shoes, or something, but they want to be in a BMW next week. You know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna ask
they want to come up.
Keep it cool.
No, it's not. No, we don't ask Leroy to keep it cool.
Let me say it though. Here's the issue. Here's the real issue. The real issue is that we can't compete with Walmart's. That's what the real issue is. I'm joking, but we can't compete with Walmart's, right? Walmart's gonna have a T-shirt for $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 or whatever. So if we sell T-shirts, you know what I'm saying, we're selling it for $20 and $25. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't buy in bulk
and compete with these large,
Right.
mom and pop. So we can't get. That's understood. But like we was just saying earlier, when we talk about the Jewish community, they'll pay a little bit extra.
They'll pay a little bit
to
extra
keep it in the community because they know that. You know what I'm saying? If for example, if we go to the barbershop, a black barbershop, black barbershop is one of the only black businesses that get total support. You notice that?
Yeah, because you gotta look fresh.
You gotta look fresh, right? But if you go to the barbershop and then the barbershop, like I said, he goes to the black owned deli or the black owned market, those kids in your community that are actually working and making a few bucks, you know what I'm saying? That helps them out.
Right.
And the money doesn't disappear, it just moves around. It's really saying, if you think about it, it's really just saying
you helping your own community.
It's like saying, I'll share this with you. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm just giving you this dollar so that for exchange for your service, you give it to someone else for exchange for your service. So everybody's able to contribute to the community what their value
And
is.
you're building up your
But if you don't respect it, and that's the next thing. The question is, I think the problem is I don't think we respect people from our own community. That's psychological.
It's not that we don't respect people from our own community. I think we just suffering mentally. Because think about it, right? Like I said, you go out and buy Michael Jordans. Michael Jordan he's rich 20 times over again. Some of y'all keep buying the same shoes over and over and over. Don't get me wrong, I like Jordans, but I buy ones that I don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones I got on right now are the ones mixed with the twos. There's something
first
different.
of all, you know who's real when, you know what I'm saying, he's wearing Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
I got on flip-flops. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you get your flip-flops from, bro?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Where'd you get your flip-flops from?
White dude, a white-owned establishment.
Yeah.
I got mine at Eblin's.
Eblin,
Just because it says Eblin's doesn't mean they don't. Just come on, man.
which really means
But
she
it's-
got it from China. But
Yeah, she got it from China.
anyway.
But you know what I mean? You're gonna put your money to a man who's already worth millions. But you won't put your money to a person that's worth thousands. You don't understand. If you buy sneakers or clothes or food or something from a black-owned establishment, you're helping somebody's kid maybe go through college or pay a light bill or pay for somebody to go to dance class or their son or something or doctors within your own community. You're not giving it to corporate billionaires who are laughing at you in your face. You know, you're actually recycling your dollar. So when you hear somebody say, "Oh, can you donate to this fund?" and you be like, "Oh, I'm quick to donate." No, take your money and donate it within your own community. Helps another family who, like they said, they might have some bills they got to pay, whatever. And you just keep it going on.
That's real. And like you said, it is the movement.
It's a movement. This is how we got to do it.
Let's tie it back to the voting. So now you're saying it. Let's tie it back to the voting because I know you opposed and you said your mind is probably changing a little bit, but we said we're not voting.
Yeah, me and Dale's not voting.
And the reason why I'm not voting because I really feel like that's not the answer. You know what I'm saying? It's not about we assume that you have to vote because if you vote for not Hillary or anyone is a vote for Trump and all of that kind of stuff. That's cool logic, but it doesn't matter because that's not the answer. The answer is in the people, and the answer is respecting and contributing to your own community. So when you say it's the movement, I feel that that's the right direction. So if I had a vote, I would vote for that. You know what I mean? Because I think that's very important. I think that's the only way because no one is going to change our situation or no one's going to change your community situation. And a lot of people don't know what a community is. A community is people that live with you and you talk to and you communicate with and you share with. That's what a community. It doesn't mean black. It doesn't mean if there's a white person living next door to you, he's in your community, right? So it's not about.
But on that note, if the wrong person, but it's going to make it harder. It's going to make it harder. All right. So think about it. Who's building? So the communities that we're talking about, okay, they're pretty much the middle person, right? They're not billionaires. They're just trying to get by. If the wrong person is put into presidency, he's going to care more about not closing loopholes for these richer folks. He's going to care more about that end of the one percenters and those that are trying to get going and the ones that are trying to get a job and the ones that are trying to spend their money within the community is going to be harder because the particular person is not going to care and it's going to make it harder for us to be able to give to our own communities, let alone. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go to Walmart because...
I disagree. The reason why I disagree, because Jewish communities never cared who the president was, because they worried about community economics. So even if Trump or whoever got voted in, they still kept everything amongst them. So they said, okay, fine. Yeah. If you want to raise the gas prices, we don't care, because we're still putting that money that we work for in our communities. And when you put money into your community, that means that you have your own gas stations. You have your own.
We're here with which we're trying to, right? So the Jewish community, they've been working real hard ever since.
Hold up, all right. I don't want to.
In other words, they're gonna get knocked down.
That's one thing I'm gonna disagree with. The Jewish people have not been working that hard.
Let it finish.
But so they've been establishing themselves, and they're not knocking down.
Time out. Who is you, Montel Williams?
I'm the moderator.
Who is you, Montel Williams?
Here we are. We're struggling. We're trying to get by. We're trying to get by, right? Uh-huh. So then someone's gonna be president. Hopefully not, and he's gonna knock us down further. So in other words, it's almost like when you go to physical therapy, right? I'm gonna have to use this because to make it understand. No, before I had my knee surgery, I went to physical therapy to strengthen up so that I can be here. So that when they operated on me, I wouldn't be down here. I went here, and my bounce back as someone, right? So if you're here and you're struggling, you're trying to get up there. You're comparing the Jewish community, like you said, you saw how they're in the Asian community are already affluent and they're pretty strong businessmen. They have their own banks. We don't have that. Barbershop.
We do.
We have our own banks.
Yeah,
we're afraid to use it though.
See, here's the thing.
So So we're here. So now we're going to get knocked down. Well, I believe that the communities that are already strong are going to get knocked down just enough and get building back again. But our communities are going to get knocked down and start from
the thing is, we have
mediator. You're mediating, right?
Okay.
Montel. Yes, I would like to interject, if you will.
Okay, go ahead.
First off, it doesn't matter who is the president. It doesn't matter, because if you think about it, right? Like I said, the Jewish community always does what they do. They never complain about certain things that like the black community complains about. There's a whole bunch of Asian actors. They don't care about who gets the Golden Globe and who's in the Emmys. They don't care, because when you have a community that's dealing with their own economical come-ups, that means they don't care about the price of gas or whatever that's going on, because they know that they're still going to spend their money in their own community. So if you vote or whatever the case may be, if you're worried about if a president's going to put in a bill that's going to knock you down or whatever, then you're worried about the own things. You're still relying on stuff that you don't need to rely on. Like, you think about it, in these communities like the Jewish, the Asian, whatever, they make sure that they go from China. That's why if you ever notice, you go to the Chinese market. Anybody ever went to the Chinese market? Their products from China, and they buy them that you can't get outside of there. So they make sure that they cater to whatever they need. So they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to cater to our people. So they don't have to worry about, President Obama raises food prices. Well, you come buy from us. Yeah, it might be a little bit expensive, but because you're buying and it's going to a certain amount of people or whatever, we're going to make sure that you guys are set. So they make sure they're set in their markets. They even have their own schools. The Jewish community don't care about if Obama's making sure the academic, test or a certain way. They don't care, because they have their own. They educate their own kids in their own community. They don't care about certain gas prices and stuff like that, because they go, okay, cool, we'll just walk. A lot of them don't. If you're in your own neighborhood, why do you care about gas? You can go, okay, cool, we're gonna walk and ride bikes. If you ever notice, in Jewish community, they walk a lot, they ride bikes a lot, because they're not gonna waste all that stuff. Sometimes you gotta learn how to be a penny pincher, and you gotta learn how to save. And that's the problem. We're so worried about what the government's gonna do. You do have pennies to pinch. As a black people,
right now you have pennies. I gotta
say,
but if the Trumpster becomes president, you're not gonna have to.
Forget the Trumpster. As a black people, we fail to forget how strong we are. Anytime, remember when Bush was hot, things were getting a little rough, what we start doing? We start selling chicken dinners, fish dinners, doing people's hair, maybe selling a little bit of weed. However, but the hustle got good. If you wanted to be an artist, as a rap artist, and you couldn't make it big, what we do? We start selling out of our trunk. How does that mentality go away once you become too big? Akon is a perfect example. He made a whole bunch of money, went back to Africa, and now all those people got a bunch of lights. Big ups to Akon. He don't get Coon of the Week because he don't do that coon stuff. He does real stuff. True African. I praise you, brother, for doing that. And that's what, man. Yeah.
And then the other,
I had to get that up off me.
That's our own little debate.
That's just good, man. But then the other side effect is yes, we will get knocked down a little bit, but we have to not be afraid to lose something for a little while because it's going to hurt. But at the end of the day, when you're collective, you have the collective bargaining. You have the leverage, right? Mm-hmm. Once at a certain point, they won't be able to pull this stuff on us. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll be too big as a community.
So the movement has to continue forward, no matter what obstacles whatever comes our way.
And that's the problem when certain people and that's giving some blacks stuff. Like making them affluent, etc. It kind of dilutes because then you look and say, and then we all are like, well, I don't want to, I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to, you know what I mean? And it's tough to lose stuff when you don't want to throw stuff away if other people are not serious, right? You don't want to just like, let's go rally and do this. I'll lose my job, but no one's really going anywhere. That doesn't make any sense. So that's the struggle that we have. That's why they give us a little something to appease a lot of us.
But a lot of times too, we forget. Like, when we was community based, think about it. The Black Panthers started WIC. They started WIC, making sure that that young kids in their communities would make sure that they had, and pregnant women, whatever, they made sure they had to do what they had to do. Now, I'm going to give a person a shout out. I have to give this person a shout out because she does amazing things. Her name is Jenna Sylvia. She's from New Bedford, Massachusetts. I'm going to tell you what she does. Okay? So big shout out to her. She does a lot of great things for the community. This is what she does. She's a couponer. She goes out and gets a bunch of coupons. Bunch of coupons for any place she can find. She gets bunches and bunches of coupons, right? She takes them home, whatever. She looks at her coupons or whatever. Then after that, she goes out to these stores and she gets food, hair products, women products, feminine products, all type of different products that, you know what I mean? She gets them for nearly either free or they're literally paying her to go there. She'll literally have to pay maybe like 10 cents, $1, sometimes nothing. She gets all these products and what does she do? She donates them to her community. So if there's women that are homeless or whatever, you might, because sometimes people don't think in your community, you got people that are struggling. So she takes all these products and she donates them to maybe women that are homeless or whatever. So now they got shampoos and stuff to wash their hair with. She's also doing with soap and, bath tissue and all that other stuff. She's doing this with couponing. So she goes out and gets these coupons and she makes sure her community is A-okay. So when you talk about funding or whatever, she's doing this using a system that it's not illegal. You can get your coupons. All it is math. Yeah. So she, like I said, she takes a coupon.
So I got a chance. So thank you for that because that's exciting. And
so shout out to she's a beast. She always posts her pictures too. She always posts
she's our
pictures.
hero of the week. We have Queen of the Week, the hero. Of the week.
She's definitely a hero.
So I will say this: I would love for her to take what she's learned, and now it's kind of like that whole thing. Like you can give the fish away, or you can teach people to fish.
Yeah,
that would be awesome if she can have a class and teach people that. So now you have a community learning how to do that. So now you're giving back to your community, giving them the skills, so that it does a ripple effect.
Yeah.
Let me give you another side of that. I'm gonna give you another side of that. So everything you said is awesome.
Because I work with people that want to take, and they don't want to do anything, and they stay home like this. And that's something that they would abuse that woman's thing.
So like I said, it's a beautiful skill that she got.
It is a beautiful skill.
I have another
I want to learn that girl.
Yeah, like but not to cut you off, my bad, Dale. Like one time, like I said, she's a good friend of mine. We joke around, we clown around. She's a beautiful woman too. And one time, like she took pictures. She went to Stop and Shop or whatever, and she got like a whole bunch of like stuff like milk and stuff, just little products and stuff like that. And like think about if you got a whole bunch of people who's out there using this skill for couponing or whatever, right? Say you could bring this.
So when
food.
they're having a hard time, you get some you get to learn how to.
Yeah, you get to use this skill in your own community to help, and you know what I mean. You can use it and feed some of the people that are hungry at a homeless shelter or
Hungless.
whatever. Yeah, hungless.
Like, hey man, I'm hungless, man.
Yo, man, let me get one of them long dinglings. Can you coupon the dingling? I'm hungless.
New word.
I was trying to put hungry and homeless in the same thing and end up being derogatory.
What's on his mind?
I'm not hungless. I'm hung full.
And that whole teaching people how to fish thing concept.
Oh, but yeah, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry, I didn't. This is this one's aggressive.
It is aggressive.
It was.
This one, but I feel.
But you were on something. You were.
What I was saying is that the other side of your thing is because I have a friend. She does the couponing, and she has a group on Facebook. It's called Cuckoo for Coupons.
Cuckoo for Coupons.
Yeah. And she has classes, and she tries to get people to sign up. But when I was talking to her, and I haven't talked to her a little while, but I think she still does. She's still doing it because she sends emails, and she has all her products and stuff like that, which is pretty good. But she was saying she was trying to do the classes, but people, they're like, as far as supporting, they're like,
you know why?
We don't want to.
Think about. Remember what I just said. I didn't mean to cut you off again, Dale. I'm sorry, but I have to say this again, right? Think about this, right? The woman wants to give you classes. Give you classes on how to use coupons and, pretty much save, right? I bet she's going, all I need is maybe a fee. Because
so I can sustain.
So she can sustain because she's taking time out of her busy day. And she's probably not asking for much. Yeah. She's probably not asking for much. Okay, think about it like this. If she was to teach you how to coupon, right? If she put cuckoo for coupons, if she's going to teach you how to, save money, utilize coupons, and, get products for free, right? And she says, you know what? All I'm asking for every student that comes to my class, can you pay $30 to $50? Everybody, oh no, that's a little too expensive. That's a little too expensive. You know how much money you're saving?
Give me 50, you save 1,000.
She's asking for just because it ain't free.
Seriously,
she's taking the time out of her day, and you won't do it.
That's the mentality.
I'm not about to. I'm not about to pay no $30. Who she think? I'll probably learn it on my own. And then you probably don't realize there's a science to it. There's a science. So you probably going out and giving coupons and then going, oh, she didn't even know what she was doing. Oh, whatever. But like my homegirl Jenna says, there's a science to it. So if they're trying to teach you something, whatever, man, what's $20?
But here's the thing.
You waste $20 in the club and buying ugly girls drinks that are fat and ugly and gross.
You have to value
$20.
You have to value your time personally, because if you look at your own time, you'll be like, all right, it's gonna take me a long time to learn this, but $50. If I just do it for $50, give her 50, I'll learn this. I don't have to spend 8, 9, 10, 2 weeks or whatever of my time trying to figure this out. So when your time becomes valuable, you realize that 50 is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was going through stuff when I'm hooking up the website and this and like that, and I'm spending hours doing stuff. I start seeing stuff online. They're like, oh, $50 to this. I'm like, let me just pay the 50. Because you know what I'm saying? This dude, he got the
thing. Already got it prepackaged.
You know what I'm saying? I could just put it in instead of me sitting here for 2 weeks. Why would I waste 2 weeks when I could throw 50 at this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you see the value of your own time.
Like I remember being part of a gym for 2 years, and I went probably 4 times in a whole year, but I paid $10 a month.
And you're talking about gym? Forget gym. There's people that go to the club with their rusty, crusty looking friend. And be trying to holler at chicks and be spending $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 on a bottle that you could have bought at the liquor store. Oh yeah, and then you're making it rain.
Which club is this?
Then you go to breakfast at night, and you come home with breakfast. You do all that, right? But then if somebody says, "Hey, come to a couponing class where we can teach you to make some money off of it, or you can save a bunch of money by getting products by nearly free." Oh, no, I ain't about to spend that $20, $30, $40. But you spent all that on people you don't even know in the club trying to impress somebody. For what? Who? What is that? What type of mentality is that?
See the word impress, too. And here's the biggest thing I don't like about it. Like, you try to look for a root for this stuff. I feel like the root of a lot of this is that...
I like the roots, by the way.
Yeah, you like the roots?
Yeah, they're good.
Like, when we were saying, I said, we don't respect ourselves. Let me clarify that. What I mean is this. I can tell you right now, we all do stand up, right? This is what we do. I can tell you if right now you went and they put you on, let's say Saturday Night Live or something. Let me say it a different way. As soon as someone white puts you on, and then you come back home, they're gonna look at you different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be like, oh,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? And to me, my whole path, we talk about this a lot. My whole path, especially with my comedy, is just straight independent. I'm on the old Master P stuff. I mean, that's just me. I've always been like that. But I do realize that as soon as, I think it's sad, as soon as someone outside of your community puts you on, people all of a sudden respect you. They can't, you're the same person, but they look at you differently. And the reason why I think that, I think it's a lack of self-respect, because they're gonna be like, yo, and it's like, okay, I'm nothing, or I'm not that. Let me say it more positively. I'm not that. So how could he be that? And he's the guy from down the street. You know what I'm saying? So I think we don't look at ourselves a certain way, and I think it has to do with the marketing and the branding of African Americans when it comes to the propaganda, because it is a brand, right? Because if I want to sell you, the reason why we pay $100, $200 for a pair of sneakers is because we see an image of what it means. It's the branding of it, but we don't value our own people in our own community because our branding says, our marketing, which is the television and the news, is, black people are thieves, so we don't trust. You said about a black bank. You said, oh, we got black owned banks? And what did I say? I say, yeah, but we scared to put our money in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what not everybody.
But was that a joke, or do they really have black banks?
We do have black-owned banks.
They have black-owned banks, you know what I'm saying? But the trust factor is like, okay, what are they, you know what I'm saying? They're going to burn it down, they're going to do this, you know what I'm saying? What happens when...
Where they wouldn't put the money.
You know what I'm saying? So we're conditioned to think. We have to try to override that, but we're conditioned to think. So I see where it comes from. It is the propaganda and stuff, but that's tough for us to get over, and that's holding us back. Big time.
Definitely.
Big time.
And we need to get out of that.
Then we need to start the movement, which is...
The movement is
keep it in the community.
Not keep it in your community, but stop with... Because you always got to start somewhere.
Because you definitely
start
want
with your own community.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking a lot about that. I'm gonna buy the phone because I need the technology, because I do stuff. I'm gonna buy the laptop. I'm gonna invest. I'm always gonna invest in technology and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course you want to do with the technology, whatever. But all right, let's be real. Would you rather spend your money on this phone or buy 2 pairs of Jordans? At least with this phone, you're going to get some type of value from it. You're going to get some type of technology, whatever. You're probably going to do something with it. I mean, unless you're a person that don't really care, whatever. But you're going to learn something. You're going to do something with this. Which if you buy an iMac, iPod, or whatever the case may be, a little, laptop or whatever. It's for technology. Some stuff with technology is fine. If you're paying money for video games, unless you're getting paid for it, or you're trying to become a gamer to get paid for it, I'd say, come on, man. But in technology,
but if it's I'm sorry,
no,
but there's some game stores that are within the community that are owned by people of other cultures. There's gentlemen that are of another culture, and they sell clothes and they sell Jordans and things like that.
Yeah. But I still feel like the product is still going out. I mean, because the products they're selling are not. But that money's going to the video game. I mean, they're like a middleman. Yeah. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's your thing. If you have a GameStop, even with that, there's not no gray area. It's easy to do. I'm going to tell you what GameStop really makes their money off of. Trading other games and gaming equipment and stuff. So yeah, if you could just look at, hey, you know what? I like games. I want to own a store. You know what? I'm going to own something similar like GameStop in my community, because I know a lot of people play video games. Okay, cool. But you got to understand that you're dealing with, you might deal with that a big manufacturer when it comes to certain stuff, and you pay all that stuff. But you're going to make your money in reselling the old and new games or whatever. Then utilize that. That, you know what I mean? Like you can't always be able to say, well, okay, everything got to be black owned or whatever. But what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us wanting to be involved in technology? Well, we have a predominantly owned, black technology company that does certain technology or automobile. You can't always just think small. Sometimes we got to think big too. Instead of having the Samsung, we have the Negro some, and you pick up a Negro some. I don't know.
You could at least come up with a better name.
What?
And Negro song.
Yeah.
But I hear you, though.
Shoot, I'm just saying. Whatever, the collard green apple. Instead of apple, you get the collard green. Instead of an apple on the back of it, there's a collard green that somebody bites with.
I agree. Yeah, I hear you. And that's a whole nother topic. Blacks in technology. Yeah. I mean,
we're behind in a lot of things.
We are behind, and we're not owning these large tech companies. I think I feel like that's when I talk about well, I'm not sure if it was this podcast, we talked about the steps and as far as generations making better.
Right.
I think that's our next generation's step from what I see, right? Because you know what I'm saying. So I'm looking at like right now, a lot of African Americans, we have the college opportunity,
right?
You know what I mean. And a lot of us would just, we're glad to be there and making good on the first go round. Like I could take myself as an example. I went to college, etc., and I got involved in technology. When the internet started to come about, etc., etc. But my kids, I don't want my kids to do what I was doing. I need them to look at what I am doing. I need to look at a layer higher. But as far as not writing software and working as a part of a company and helping another company achieve their goal, which was good for me. That worked for me for where I was coming into it. But when I look at them, I need them to be thinking. So I'm always pointing them higher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's like, so the conversations aren't, oh yeah, you need to learn this and maybe you can work. Like my son, he talks about, kids always thought this. I want to create video games. They always say that, right? Mm-hmm. But my thing is, okay, you don't want to make the game. You want to
create the company.
So I'm always saying, always pointing them like one step higher. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think, like you said, getting involved in technology and having social platforms and stuff like that, like a Black Planet type of thing. Especially with all the music and the influence that we have, it can be a very powerful thing. And I hope that the next generation starts to adopt that. But we need to invest in education.
So let's set up the platform.
To be able to do that.
Now, when you was just saying you want to be you was talking to your son about what position you want to hold or whatever. It started making me think about cars. Like everybody thinks, was it Tom Ford? Mm-hmm. They think he's the first person that made an automobile, and he's not.
Henry Ford.
Yeah, Henry Ford. Yeah. Excuse me, Henry Ford. I'm sorry.
He mass produced it.
Yeah, I was thinking that was Henry Ford. Yeah, he came up with big industry
manufacturing,
mass production. There we go. I want it. Mass production of the car. Yeah. But who do we give our credit to most of the time? Him. You know what I mean? But we're giving it to him. Whatever. So that's who you really want to be. You want to be that type of guy. You want to have your mindset on. Ain't nothing wrong with thinking big. Because you got to think, at one point in time, there wasn't a car around. There wasn't a car around, and somebody thought about it. And whoever thought about it, the person that looked at him probably said, "You are crazy."
Yeah.
And if they probably passed away now, whatever. But imagine if that person that said that you are crazy could see how we are today, he would be smacking himself over and over and over. So there's nothing wrong as a community with thinking
so
big.
So we need to build innovators. We need to build our children up to be innovators and
Forget children. Build yourself up to be an innovator. You can be 50 years old and invent something that can change the world. Shoot. Ain't nothing wrong with learning how to build a solar panel so you can do what you got to do or whatever. Shoot, what would be better than getting rid of National Grid and putting a solar panel on your house? That's one bill gone out the way. Peace. What are they gonna tell you? No, you can't. You built it on your own property. You make them come see you. When they come see you, then there'd be a problem. But
they actually will pay. It gives it back and pay you.
Yeah.
But we digress. But seriously,
did you say a college word? You go, girl.
I am a macro person, and I like the bigger thinking. I like that. That's the way we got to start small, setting up a platform. Maybe this is the platform. I mean, we talk about these things often because we're passionate about it. We believe in it, but how do you get it from inside these four walls to get it out there? And that's only you all can.
Look, we started it right here. We're on the podcast. If you watch our podcast, start doing something in your community. Yeah. Start small. And then if you do something big in your community or whatever, send us the pictures, the link, a video, so we can show that it can be done.
If you have an idea of
whatever, platform. Because we want this to touch everybody. So start in your community. And this don't have to necessarily mean black or white or Spanish. Just start in your community. Start in your community. Let's be real. The Jewish community is already doing it. The Asian community is already doing it. There's some white communities already doing it.
And that is the American dream, to build on what you have.
No, that's not an American dream.
Yes.
See, all right, let me
finish it, though. What is the American dream? I got to play Homeboy again.
Okay.
What's the American dream?
The mediator. The American dream is to build communities. For me, for my family.
Oh, that's not the American dream. You're right.
It's,
Okay.
it is.
The American dream is to buy stuff.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what
If
the
you're gonna
American
buy
dream
stuff,
is.
buy stuff within your communities, and then from there it'll grow. But you need to. It is the American dream is to follow your ideals. Now you have to interrupt me and make things.
Oh no! What I was just trying to say is
I'm gonna tell you,
the American dream is a picture of what life would be: a house, children, a dog, and a white fence.
Not for
that.
everybody.
No.
That's what.
No.
Right.
That's the. But
That's the poster,
what I'm
that's
saying,
what
the
we're used to
American
seeing.
dream, that idea is
Yes.
a concept created to get you into a system of want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that is the American dream, but we need to shift that and move away from that because
Exactly.
that image of the American dream,
Needs to go away.
Trying
The
to
American
achieve-
dream is being what you need to be at your best.
it's a problem. Yeah.
all right, ready?
Yeah.
I want to.
We
I
need
want to
to
debunk
shake
this.
that.
I want to DMX this real quick.
debunk that.
Okay, first off, the American dream has always been a Native American's nightmare. So when you talk about American dream, it's always been the Native American nightmare because you got to understand that America was built off of free labor and killing and genocide of a certain person. So when people say American dream, let's get out of that whole thought process. Another thing about the American dream is they, like you said, like Dale said, they want you to have a house and all that other. But behind that American dream, there's always fine print.
Just
For
take
your
that
house,
dream, rip it up,
Yeah.
and start your own.
for your house,
dream.
you'll never
Yeah.
own it. You'll always
Yeah.
have to pay taxes
Yeah.
on it. For you to, they want you to go to college.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got
Unless
to
you
pay
live in
that,
Puerto
whatever.
Rico. When you
So-
buy your property, you don't pay anything on
So
it.
your American dream is a big
It's a
corporate.
trap.
It's a
Trap.
big corporate dollar. It's a big corporate fantasy because they take it and they push this out, but they're on behind that going, this only if they knew. That's not the American dream. The American dream is something totally different. You know what I'm saying? So if-
Which is what?
the American
to be your
dream.
own person. To work.
No. That ain't to be your own person. Our forefathers didn't allow people to be their own people.
See, this is the mentality. We're all stuck in this mentality.
No, let's
Until
say-
you break down the wall.
No, there ain't no. There's a problem. There ain't no American dream. The dream is whatever you make it.
Thank
If
you.
Right, that's what he's saying.
But that ain't American. You can
Yeah.
be from around the world to make that happen. So why does America
The
always
world,
get a
the
conclusion? No,
ancestors'
man.
goal is to build upon.
He's like, let me just make it general.
Yeah, make it. Well, you should have made it general from the
People on
beginning.
the earth.
That's what the problem is. Don't get me wrong. I
want us to be able to just be
to be one.
No, it's just I just want it to be positive. It's just a
No, that's the problem. It's not going to always be positive.
It has
Sometimes
to
you
be.
got to be negative to get to the positive. It's not always going to be positive. It's not going to be. I know you like
I would-
sugars and roses and,
It's all
and dunking a
psychological.
cookie in the milk.
No,
But sometimes you
I'm
got to elbow
lactose
somebody.
intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant.
See, so you look, see a beautiful cookie and milk tear your ass up. Your world will be done. Your American dream will be in the toilet, flushed out. That's the problem, man. We're so we as America,
Go ahead,
or
say it.
people that live in America or
Say
whatever the case may be, you only only keep your mind in America, and you want to the American dream. We're Americans. We're this. We're that.
The American dream.
The American
is what
dream
you
and
want
this
it
and
to
that.
be, and we need for us to be able to move.
You gotta
forward
get your
as
mind
a
off that. There's more world. There's more to the world than
There is
America,
more to the
man.
world, but when it comes to comparing what our country and other European countries that have that freedom of thought, I'm talking about like look at the countries that women walk behind the man, that women's gotta hide themselves, that the man's word values over them. No.
Well, see,
no.
you gotta understand. Okay,
So I'm
before you
saying
go
that-
there, that's a whole nother topic.
yeah,
that's
that's
a
different.
that's
It
a
is,
religious. That's a
Not
religious
necessarily
thing.
religious. It's not
That's
really
that's religious. That's all
There is
religion.
some religious, but there isn't not all religion.
No, that's all religion. Anytime a man has to
So
walk behind
that'll
it, that's
be our
all
next
religion.
Can we go there? Because let me write that
Oh,
down.
yeah, you want to go there because you don't want to know Anthony would drop bombs on religion all day, every day. That's a
It's not just
religious
religion.
thing.
It's also cultural.
It's a cultural that's based on religion.
Not necessarily.
So it looks
Okay.
like
All right, cool.
Looks like we got a good debate
We got
for
it.
the
No,
next
next
podcast.
episode is gonna be good.
Still love you, Anthony.
It's
But,
okay, but I don't care what you say. Oh, that's religious, and those countries that's
All right,
based
let me
on
close
religion.
out. All right, guys. Keep
Oh,
going,
hell
keep
no,
going,
man! You
keep
ain't
going.
closing out by yourself.
All right, guys.
No, he can close out by
This
himself.
has been great, man. Like I said, keep it.
Before we
keep it in
close
the
out,
community.
We're always keeping it real.
Before we close out, I just want to let everybody know that Dale got a sweatshirt on, but he got dress slacks on underneath of that with slippers on.
Not to slip
Hell
up.
yeah, I got a snitch on because you were talking about my 99. If you don't put your church
Kick his ass.
over here with your church, you got church pants on. with a hooded
Bye,
sweater.
everybody.
It's Sunday.
Peace.
What do you mean by?
Sunday.
And you look like you came straight off of immigration.
Peace.
Yeah, you talking
Peace
about
out.
buying
Adios.
Jordans. What, yo?
Bye.
Listen,
My African roots.
I got my J's, man.
Slacks and flip flops.
I got 'em.
African roots.
But yo, no hypocritical. I'm gonna be honest with you. I paid $40 for these. $40.
Oh, look at that. And where'd you buy it from? What's the
Huh?
store? What's
From
the store?
Expressions. Bought it from
What is
Expressions.
Expression?
Expressions.
It's a shoe store that doesn't take credit cards.
Yeah, they take money. Yeah, I bought it from
It's
Expressions. $40.
Is it from your community?
Yeah, actually was.
There you go. That's what we're talking about. Peace,
There was.
everybody. Adios.